Hey, it's April Davis PI, Saturday, October 7th, 2023. I'm waiting in a parking lot. Yeah, I won't tell you where I'm at right now, but I'm in a parking lot and the temperature gauge on my car is reading 98 degrees. Yes, summer has arrived in Los Angeles. Apparently all of California summer and fire season decided to arrive this week. I guess our long winter from last winter is over. I will have a huge announcement coming soon. Well, it's only a few minutes later and I'm still waiting. I'm supposed to meet this group at 3 o'clock. Got about 5 or 10 minutes to go, and the suspense is killing me. Stay tuned. Good afternoon, everybody. It's the next day. It's about 23 hours later. What a wild ride it's been. Let me just say that earlier this week, I was contacted by a lady that was associated with a rescue and a pet rescue, and she wanted to have some cats or kittens pulled from a local LA County shelter where these two particular cats were on the kill list, and they didn't have to be adopted together, but they needed someone to step up right away or they're going to be killed. So, of course, I volunteered, sight unseen, and by Friday night, I got a message that the little girl, the Dilute Tortie, named Stormy with an I, that she had been adopted. And it was deflating. I got about 2 hours sleep between Friday night and Saturday morning, just like, oh wow, I guess it wasn't meant to be. And then a few hours later, by Saturday afternoon, my life had taken another turn. Welcome, everybody. This is Kelsa Kinsley Cat. And she is a handful. She is so sweet. She is 12 weeks and 3 days old today. She only weighs 3 pounds, 6.3 ounces. And gosh, does she live up to her name. Named after my favorite Canadian, one of my besties up in heaven. She is living up to her name. She's a sweetheart. She's beautiful inside and out. And she's crazy. Yeah. Just about 4:38 in the morning when I finally got to sleep. Now, granted, I'd had 2 hours of sleep the night before, so if I look like The Walking Dead, you'll have to excuse my appearance. I probably do. Finally got to sleep sometime after 4, and about 5 minutes later, it was time for this little girlie to wake up. So we've had a rough night. I had the food set up in the bathroom. That was not a good idea. We have a vacant unit upstairs that needs to be cleaned out by the management company. It's a very sad situation, turning into a horror situation. And, well, the ants started coming through the walls at, 5 o'clock in the morning, and she couldn't eat her food that I set out. So I was cleaning and exterminating ants. Then I fed her in my tie bed because I was so tired I couldn't even stand up anymore. I fed her in my bed. And then I became like the centerpiece of an oval racetrack. I became a springboard. I became a cat scratcher. I became a fang sharpener. Yeah. There were some owies in the middle of the night. She just absolutely lost her mind. But sometime after sunrise, she finally passed out. And I did manage to get some sleep. Not a full night. It may be a long time before I get a full night's sleep. This girlie may have to grow up first. But isn't she pretty?
Yeah, that's what we used to say to her namesake. She's crazy, but isn't she purty? I know she's smiling and she's dancing in heaven. And you know, it's been a long time since I had a kitten. I need everything. I bought her a litter box because all my litter boxes that I have were for my giant mixed Maine Coon, and he was larger than a bobcat. So we needed a smaller box. We needed a litter shovel. I still haven't found little poopy bags. I have nothing. I have the shovel now, but I don't have any bags to shovel it into yet. There was no money exchange for this gal. She was actually free. She was born in the San Fernando Valley, and she came from a family where they had cats that unfortunately were not spayed or neutered, and they accidentally sort of got together and they made 5 little ones, 2 black ones, 2 torties, and a calico. This is a calico. I'll put her right here, see if she can stand on my desk. Her mother is also a calico. Her mother's name, her bio mother's name is Autumn. The lady that raised her for the first 12 weeks, her name is Abby. All these A names, see? April, Autumn, Abby. Of course, there's a lot of K's that run through my family too, so naturally it had to be an A or a K. But for now, she is Kelsa. I've ordered a pink collar off of Amazon. I just went out in darn near 100-degree weather. Went to Petco, and they didn't have any of the tags that I needed to buy to engrave her name, so we'll have to wait on that. We're waiting for the correct food. I'm a little concerned that she's not drinking enough water. The lady that passed her over to me said that she was eating, drinking, and pooping normally. Maybe she needs a fountain. She also needs cat toys. There's an address in the bottom of this video in the description. Anybody wants to send cat toys, we're here for it. My mixed Maine Coon was like a dog. He didn't play with toys. It's been a long time since I had just a cat. Now this calico, she's considered very lucky in some cultures. And in fact, Americans consider these cats to be money cats. And I don't know where they get that term, money cats. I know the Europeans, especially the Germans, and then the Japanese, consider them so lucky as well. In fact, the Japanese, the seamen used to put calicos on ships out at sea for luck. I never knew that one. And I know a lot of Japanese people. I know a lot about the Japanese culture, but I didn't know that this coloring of a cat, most of which are female, about 99.9% of these are female. But she's supposed to be lucky. And a money cat, well, so far it's just costing money. She hasn't brought us any money. But I don't mind. She is worth it. She is a little sweetie. She's going to have to go to a vet soon so I can find out what baby vaccines she may need. She will not be an outdoor cat. She'll be indoors. So I don't think she's going to need like leukemia or rabies, but we probably should have her snap tested, and she'll probably need some respiratory shots. It's been a while since I've had a kitten, so I'm going to have to learn all this again. And of course, at a certain age, which that should be rolling around in the next few months, she's going to have to be spayed, and that's going to be fun. Staying up all night long with an animal that's begging for food, and then probably getting no sleep and taking her in. But we're going to do what's right for her. Hopefully my health improves in the future so that I'll be around to take care of her for a while. But she is just a little sweetheart. She loves to look at herself in the closet. The closets are mirrored, and she likes to look at herself and she thinks it's another cat. And this morning she bushed out. I wish I could have got it on film. I got one picture of her after she had already jumped off the bed, but she stands up on the bed. She gets herself all big. She fluffs up her tail, and now that we've seen her tail all fluffed out like a raccoon, like a bush, it's a tabby marking tail. I never even noticed this on her yesterday until she bushed out, and then I was like, oh wow, she's like a calico tabby. So far, she seems healthy. Knock on wood. I've only heard one little teeny sneeze, so hopefully she'll be okay. But like I said, I'll get her to a vet soon. And you know, I can't curse on this broadcast here, but I know Kelsey Kinsley, the one that's in heaven, she's saying to me, for F's sakes, what took you so long? It's about time. And she's got a smile on her face. She is very, very happy. Little Kelsa, my new baby. See ya.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.